Good afternoon. This is Rod Mitchell here again from Mitchell and Son 3D Printing Services. We are just dropping you a quick note. This is going to be about a 10-15 minute discussion because I want to show you a new tool we have. Now, I often get asked by a variety of people, and it's a legitimate question to be asked. What is the material data for ABS or PLA or glass wool nylon or carbon fiber, PLA carbon fiber, ABS carbon fiber, any type of material? Because a lot of people, or they'll ask me for advice. What can I want to make X or Y. I want to make a cup. I want to make a wheel. I want to make a door handle. What material should I use, and what is the material data behind that to validate my suggestion? So what I did is, because a lot of the time when you're looking on websites, supplier websites for material, you're looking on supplier website to try and find out information about the material, it can often be really, really difficult to find. And you can spend, I know I've spent sometimes hours looking for material data because a customer wants specific qualities of the material, or they want to do a comparison of materials. And I can end up spending absolute hours. So I thought, well, okay, what do I do? How do I get around it? How do I improve that so that when a customer does come to me and say to me, listen, I want some material specifications. Can you give me material specifications? I'm able to quickly just say to them, yeah, okay, here's some material specs for that. And sometimes it's trying to understand what is the best 3D print settings for that type of material or that specific material. So I've created a ChatGPT. Well, I haven't created ChatGPT. I've created a chat in ChatGPT called 3D Print Guru. And what that does is you ask it, can you give me data for ASA, PLA? And it will produce that information in a matter of seconds, absolute matter of seconds. It'll give you the mechanical data and the best printing settings to get the best results for that specific material. So without further ado, I am going to go and pull up my ChatGPT and show you how it works. And the ease of it and the information it gives. So here's ChatGPT Guru, made by us. Thank you very much. You can find that in the ChatGPT store by going to Explore GPTs and pulling it up. It gives you the information. So here's a couple of prompts to begin with. It will tell you, what is the mechanical properties of PLA. Can you recommend better materials? But here, so if I do PLA, just because it's there, so what is the mechanical properties of PLA? It'll tell you. It gives you lays it out in a very in a table format, because I felt that was far more presentable. It tells you the hardness of it. Then it gives you your recommended settings. So it can tell you that is a basic recommended settings. Where you can use it, what type of projects you can use it for. So again, these are just samples, it's just ideas, and different types of materials. So it tells you alternative materials which will probably provide a better, depending on what you're wanting to make with the PLA. Sometimes people want stronger PLA, or they want a stronger item. So again, it'll give you a list of alternative materials. And then this part here, I'll put this in here because it will then take you to the different websites where you can download already made 3D models. Because again, not everybody has an already made 3D model. So, and not everybody knows where to look, that you can find these, that there are thousands, literally thousands and thousands and thousands of ready made 3D models on the internet. If I look at Thingiverse, you got Thingiverse, My Mini Factory, Cults, and GrabCAD. They are literally, and they're for almost all kinds of stuff. And then take him. If you click on this, it'll take you to our instant quote system, so straight to my website. And this share. You can share this chat with your friends, with your family, with other people who want to know. So it doesn't only do PLA. I mean, if I put any in here now, one of the products here, say, what about glass full nylon? So it's look up pretty much any type of material. So I'll do a couple of materials here just to give you an idea. And it is pretty good. You know, it's giving you again all the data that you want. Giving you, I mean, there's carbon fiber nylon, which is again. So okay, so I say okay, glass full nylon. All right, let me see what is the. So I say okay, that's the provide some of the properties with the highest stiffness. Okay, so what is the mechanical data for that? So I'm looking now. I'm comparing. I've got to try and find various different types of material. Okay. So yeah, so now it tells me, okay, we've got a different material, a carbon fiber, giving me the so now I can compare. So okay, so ChatGPT advised me that I could use carbon. It's better, it's stiffer. I might want to use that rather have a more rigid rather than a flexible, because nylon's obviously is a little got that flexibility, but you don't if the product that you want is you don't want that flexibility. Yeah, you can say okay. So now let's compare. So if I compare that with tensile strength 80 to 140 megapascals. Here, nylon glass, stronger, much stronger. I mean, if you look at the tensile strength of that is 100 to 150. So you've got about, yep, and that is stronger. The elongation of break, 1.3. Here, elongation of break, 3 to 7. Again, flexural strength, so how much can flex and not fall to bits and break, is, what did I say here? 150 to 200. Yes, and I can. It's again, okay, that's about the same. So the impact strength, 60 to 80 joules per meter. Here, so you've got the impact strength 60 to 100. The density is 1.35. The density on here. So you can compare, again, seeing where is the strengths and the differences between the material. See, glass, the glass transition temperature. So when the material starts to melt, so it hasn't melted, but it gets that glassy look to it. So it starts to get to the point of melting point. So 70 to 80. Here, 70 to 80. It's the same. The molten temperature 250 to 260. I think it's going to be about the same. The hardness 85 to 90D. And this is 85 to 90D. So the hardness. So there are differences, slight differences. You can again see how beneficial this is to, instead of spending hours and hours and hours and hours of searching for data, you can get it quickly. So okay, so I want to look here. So okay, compare that with. So I want to compare this now. The above with PC polycarbonate. Okay, so having a look at seeing. So I'm going to compare that again. It gives you the direct comparison right there. You can see, obviously, the carbon tells you giving you in the exact all the information you need at your fingertips. Okay, it doesn't. I wanted it to give you images, but it's not doing that, so you don't have to do that. But again, it's giving you the information, technical information that you need in an instant, in a moment. Especially if you're going to be, you want to be making something, you want to compare it to. Now let's say, and this is just an example again. So, what material is best for a car? Internal car door handle. Okay, and give the data. So again, now I don't know what material to use. So and I need the data. I want internal door handle. I'm going to make for a car. I don't know what information to use. I don't know what data to use. I mean, what material I should use. So I'm going to just ask. You see, now it'll do a complete search, searching the internet now to find what is recommended. It's telling me ABS. It's going to give me the strength, the mechanical properties of that material. It'll give me the best 3D print settings to use, again, as it does, and then it'll also give me alternative materials. So again, if I say now, okay, so here I'm gonna do something now. So compare this with PA12 nylon, PA12, PC, and PETG. So now I want the best type of information available. So now I'm going to do a compare, see which is, and this will help me to understand which is the best material, which is going to be the strongest material, which is going to give me a result where I'm not having to replace it all the time. Okay, so there you have it. So your tensile strengths, you have your tensile strengths there. You have PA12 nylon is going to be best. ABS, PETG is actually going to be better than, PETG is going to be better than ABS. You're looking at your flexural strength, so how much it will move before it snaps. Your impact strength. So you've got all the information you need right here. Again, ABS is going to be able to withstand heat for longer, but in a car, kind of think 105 degrees is going to be really hot. PC 147, which is brilliant. Your melting temperatures, again, it gives you all your various difference. Gives you your printer settings, gives you applications, telling you again where you can get the 3D models for. So that is what I've had. I'm showing you. Sorry, the phone just put them on hold for now. But there again, that is what I wanted to show you, is that this information now is ready there. It's available to be used quickly, and information is there. It's just, like I said, the reason I created this particular chat in ChatGPT is to try and make it easier so that people can find information quicker. I know there are various different prompts that you can use, but the information doesn't always come out in the format that is readable, that is usable. So that's why I've created that, is to try and make it just a little bit more easier to understand, a little bit more easier to explore. So I hope that you like it. I mean, I'm not going to go on too much about that, but that is pretty much. I hope that particular chat is useful to you. I hope that It helps you understand and help people understand 3D printing materials easier, help people make decisions on 3D printing materials quicker, and with being able to compare, so that it just helps. Especially when you go into like I mean, for instance, if I go into my instant quote now, I'll share the screen again. I'll show you why I think it is interesting. Because if I go into my instant quote, and a customer comes, and I'll think it asks, what materials would be used? So I've got all these materials here. Again, someone says, what material can I use? I do have information here. I don't have all the information, but I've got basic information of that particular material there. So by using this ChatGPT that I've created, that'll just make it a little bit easier for customers when they're coming to any 3D printing site. I mean, any 3D print website is help you understand what type of material you need. It's not going to take you hours. I mean, like I said, even though I'm in the field and I'm in the market, trying to find technical data is like sometimes it's like trying to pull the teeth off a falling duck, almost impossible. So that is why I've created this, and I hope it's useful. I hope you find it useful. I hope you share it with other people, and it just makes your life a little bit easier, a little bit more user-friendly. But anyway, so that is all I have to say now. It hasn't been a long chat, but it's all I've had to say now. I hope that you enjoy what I've done. I hope you find it useful, and I will put a button on my website linking straight to this to the ChatGPT, the 3D Print Guru chat, which will just make it easier for people to use, and make life easier. Anyway, that is Bart Mitchell. Thank you for your time if you've listened, and I do hope to see you again soon. I will try to make a little bit more videos as we go ahead. So have a good day, and I'll see you again on the other side. Goodbye.